Ja, nee, is het true? Mag ik hem niet? Steven!
Lita told you to do this. So. How are you doing, you guys? Are you enjoying yourselves? Good. Good. Welcome at the 10th Campfire of Maltstock. About 11 years ago, Teun and I went to a whiskey festival in Munich, and there we met some German guys, whiskey club. And after the festival we went to have dinner with them. And during the dinner we came to talk with a guy called Tommy. And during this conversation we went on about what he was planning to do, and eventually we got to the name, and Tommy had the best name for a whiskey festival ever. You may guess which name that was.
Hi Bob!
No, not Hi Bob, Maltstock. Teun and I had been planning on organizing something like this for a couple of years by then, and when he said that name, Maltstock, we immediately thought, well, this has to be the name for the festival we want to organize. We went home in a high-speed train, and in that high-speed train, Maltstock was conceived, I guess. If you want to. Yeah? Kenny wants to stand. Please stand. He's right. To all our friends who are not here tonight. Suckers!
Long may je lumberik.
Long may you lumberik. Thank you very much. Tony!
Yeah, I think I'm the living passion about my hobby. I started drinking whiskey 30 years ago, and 10 years ago I did it as the first time for my profession. And about 2 years ago I was allowed to select some one cask, to be precise, for a whiskey, which is in the project 20 we are drinking at the moment. So you can imagine that I'm very proud of it, and I live my dream. So I think for me and for everybody it's a wonderful thing to enjoy the whiskey. So cheers!
Now imagine how crazy it is to come here for 10 years. Can you imagine there are people who have been coming here for the last 10 years to do this? Support. On this poster, which we have toured all the festivals in the Netherlands for the past year, Claudia has drawn all these people. You could see them hanging around in the square as well.
Remember to share it nicely.
So may I give it to you first, and then you will get, all of you will get one.
Oh.
Here you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, for all the people who come here to Maltstock. And this year, in a little bit of time shortage, I made a decision to make nothing for you. Instead, so thank you all. And because it's 10-year anniversary of Maltstock, I wanted to put the volunteers a little bit in the sunshine. And to do that, I will ask two of the volunteers to come with me, and that's Lita and Hannah. I've made something not for you, but for all the volunteers here. But I wanted to offer you to you too, and open it. All the way around.
That's only the bag.
It's only the sponsors. The important thing is on the 10 years Maltstock and all the volunteers. Let's have a big applause for all the volunteers, please.
You could win a share.
I have the name of the winner, and it's a couple, and the name is Hans and Jacqueline van der Meer. And when I was talking to them, they said, "Oh, we're shareholders already, so I don't think we want it." But then I said, okay, if I find your name in the box, I'll throw it away. And then they said, no, don't do that. So, well, guys, here you are.
Thank you. Don't look at the boss. Hey,
I'm not going to try and butcher the name, by the way.
Bob is big Bob.
It's Kenny.
Mate, when I grew up, I wanted to be you.
It's actually Dennis Vijf van Draat.
Milking it, Dennis, milking it.
This year we've got John Beach with us. John, would you do the honors? Where are you?
Where is he? My name is B.
No, I'm not sure if I want. Mac Black Pete.
And well, I'm very, 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 very proud to be able to announce to you these two great guys. Alex Bruce, I met you first, as I recall, at a whiskey festival. Probably. But at the time I didn't know diddly about whiskey actually. And next to him is sitting Charles McLean, who you all know very well. I think that will stick to you in the rest of your life, so. And they've kindly agreed to do a tasting for us this evening. Let's give it up for Adelphi Distillery, represented by Alex Bruce and Charles McLean.
Well, here we are. Alex and I are both virgins at this event. We have been tempted over the years to come, but frankly, we've been, well, I certainly have been somewhat scared about the reports from Maltstock. The reports of, massive knowledge and huge drunkenness. Now, happily, over the last 2 days, we have seen nothing of this. We've seen huge knowledge and massive conviviality. This is a unique show. It is an absolutely unique show. I mean, I speak for myself, and I probably go to about 7 or 8 shows around the world a year, and there's nothing like this. This is a really tremendous event. It really is, and I suppose the closest is Istembre Gora on the Baltic, which is an outdoor show. But Asia, America, whatever. This is the best. This is the best in the world.
I
I was going to say, to start with, my name is Mark and I'm from Campbelltown. But but there is a serious point here, because I was at probably the next biggest tasting I've done. This is by far the biggest, which is fantastic. But the next biggest one was in Copenhagen about a year ago, 2 years ago, and it was a big sports hall. I was on a stage, very, very nervous, and there was about 150 people, and we had 10 whiskies, as is Danish customs, and a break in the middle. And from the outset, after the introduction, which of course was in Danish, from the outset I kept on saying, please ask questions, because otherwise it's impossible with a crowd. And of course no one wanted to put their hand up, they were too nervous. And we got to the 9th whiskey, which was a young Kulila, and I was talking about it, and suddenly this hand goes up from the back of the audience, and everyone goes, shh. I said, yes, sir. Who are you? I'm delighted to say we have we actually only have 3 whiskies. This is batch number 6, always bottled at 46%, and up to around 1,000 litres bulk, which is the biggest our tank can hold at any one time. It's coming round. If we release it too young, we will never get any older, because we will have depleted the stocks.